What's going on YouTube? It's KJOH1984 here again. I'm going to go through the 2009 schedule for both Georgia and Notre Dame. But first, Magnum, you are at least have my respect right now. Honestly, out of lots of Georgia fans, you are a diehard fan. And I can appreciate that. You know your team inside and out, just like several USC fans, and several Notre Dame fans, and several Clemson fans, and Virginia Tech fans around on YouTube. You'd be amazed how many times I've went to Athens and met people and asked them, alright, name me two of your offensive lines, because the majority of them know who the starting quarterback is, who's the starting running back, who's the starting wide receiver. But they don't know two of the five offensive linemen. You probably know that because you're a diehard fan, and I can appreciate that. But anywho, we're going to go through the 2009 schedule. My predictions on my team, and no, I'm not saying that they're going to go undefeated. Alright, I'm going to be realistic. But, and then go through your team. But let's go ahead and start with your team first. The first game is at Oklahoma State. And you're saying that they're going to win by 14, 21 points. I don't see that happening, alright? Zach Robinson is probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country. And Des Bryant is probably one of the most underrated wide receivers in the country. You guys are going to get destroyed. Your defensive backs cannot control those two. But you guys are going to lose that game. Next game, you're in Athens against South Carolina. You guys are going to win that. South Carolina sucks. Next game at Arkansas. You guys are going to win that. Arkansas, self-explanatory there. They suck. Next game will be a tricky game, probably a trap game. You guys are home in Athens against Arizona State. Arizona State's going to be better than what a lot of people think, but I think that you guys are going to win it. It's going to be closer than what most people think, but you guys probably win by at least 10, maybe 14 points. Next game is LSU in Athens. You guys are going to lose that game. Next game at Tennessee. This is where I agree with you on. Do I think Tennessee's going to be good this year? Hell no. I think they'll be lucky to win 5 games this year. Lane Kiffin sucks as a coach, and it's even funny to call out Urban Meyer. I hate Florida with a passion, but to call out someone like Urban Meyer who has done something in the SEC, and you being a Georgia fan, you'll probably despite that also. But you gotta respect Urban Meyer. But anywho, Tennessee's you guys are gonna beat Tennessee. It's in Knoxville, but still, you guys are gonna beat them. At Vanderbilt next game, you guys win that. Vanderbilt's weak. Versus Florida, you guys are going to lose that. Self-explanatory there. Next game is going to be your toughest team to date, Tennessee Tech. Everyone bashes Notre Dame schedule because we play weak Division I. At least we don't play Division I AA or Division II or even Division III schools. I think Tennessee Tech is a Division II. They might be a Division I AA school, but that's going to be your closest game of the year, 21-20. But yeah, just watch out for that game. Game of the year. But the next game is Auburn in Athens. You guys are going to win that. Auburn's not going to be strong, especially with their coach, new coach that they got, which was pointless. 5 victories in 2 years out of Iowa State. Don't understand that. Next game, Kentucky. You guys are going to win that. The last game of the year, it's going to be a toss-up, but you guys are unfortunately going to lose it. You guys can't stop the option. You guys didn't stop the option last year. So I see you guys going 8-4. And not bad, knowing that your offensive line is very inconsistent. Your defensive line is injury prone. You have a new quarterback. You have a super sophomore wide receiver in AJ Green who needs to be a star this year. 8-4 won't be that bad. Anything better than I believe Mark Richt should be Coach of the Year. But to be fair to Georgia fans, especially you, because I respect you so much. You guys are going to be 8-4. Going to my schedule. Going to Notre Dame's schedule. First game, Nevada. Win. Next game at Michigan is going to be a toss-up. I really think that Michigan's going to be better this year. But unfortunately, I think we're going to win that game too. So we're going to be 2-0 going home against Michigan State. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose this game. Michigan State's young, but they're really explosive. We're going to lose that game. Next game is at Purdue. It's going to take second home. So, as at Purdue, we're going to win that game. Washington, we're going to win. USC is going to be close. Both offenses are great. Both defenses suck. So it's going to be closer than what a lot of people think, and I really think it's going to be like a 28-21 this year, 28-20. USC's going to win. We're going to beat BC. BC's nothing. We're going to beat Washington State. That's probably the weakest team on our schedule. Navy's always tough, but we're going to beat them. At Pittsburgh's really tough. We're going to beat them. UConn we're going to beat. And at Stanford. Stanford's going to be a better team this year, but we have always had their numbers, so we're going to win that game. We're going to be 10-2 in my projection. All right, we could be 9-3, probably lose another game here and there, but I really think we're going to be 10-2 this year. And if you guys get 10-2, let's make it a Sugar Bowl. I would not have a problem. Second time in history. You guys only beat us in 1980. We only played once. So let's meet again. I mean, you know, I'm down for that. But you guys 8-4. You guys go to a decent bowl game, something like the Gator Bowl possibly, or a Chick-fil-A Bowl here in Atlanta. If you guys get 10-2, who knows? I mean, if we're 10-2, you guys are 10-2, we might meet in Sugar Bowl. That'd be a great game. I'm going to go position by position and give you edges now to finish off this video. 2009 edges between Notre Dame and Georgia. Quarterback, enough said. You guys have a fifth-year senior coming in, and usually you look at all of your fifth-year seniors, Joe Tarazinski didn't do much. Corey Phillips didn't do much. That was the year that David Green was there. But neither of them did anything. Jimmy Clausen's our quarterback, so the edge is to us, to be fair. Running backs, you guys have Caleb King, all right? Caleb King's nothing, all right? For the last 3 years, he's been sucking on Noshawn Marino's dick trying to get playing time. So, but anywho, we have Amondo Allen, we have Robert Hughes, we have Jonas Gray, we have Cedric Wood, and now we have James Augustine moving from halfback to fullback, which should be great. So, advantage us. Wide receiver, you guys have a super sophomore sensation in AJ Green. We do too, in Michael Floyd. So after that, who do you guys have as a number 2 receiver? Nobody. Who do we have? Golden Tate. So yeah, self-explanatory there, and that's the most depth that we have at wide receiver this year on offense. So advantage us. Tight end, I don't know much about your guys' tight ends. I know that you guys have had good success at tight end. We have Kyle Rudolph. Honestly, I think that's probably going to be even this year. Kyle Rudolph's, a solid player. He was solid last year. He's going to be better. I might give a slight edge to us, but I don't know, to be fair, so forth, so on at that position. So it might be even at that. Offensive line also. We have 4 seniors returning. Your offensive line been very inconsistent the last couple of years with injuries and off-the-field problems and whatnot. We have 4 seniors, all right, and a sophomore, I think, Trevor Robertson. So I'll give our edge on offensive line. Defensive line, you guys have it, all right? Jeff Owens is coming back from injury after getting injured either in the Georgia Southern game last year or the South Carolina game. I don't know which game, one of those two. But he will be back. Geno Atkins will be back. You guys have us on defensive line because we lost, I think, 2 of our 4 starters on the defensive line last year. Linebackers, I will slightly give the edge to y'all. We have a couple young bucks and good freshmen coming in at linebacker. You guys have, I think, Kearney, I do believe. But you guys, linebacker is going to be great. Defensive backs, I'm probably going to give it to us, knowing that that's the most depth on our defense. Darren Walls is back. We have Rashawn McNeil. We have Robert Blanton, who's going to be excellent as a sophomore. Colin McCarthy also, his brother Dan McCarthy. And, of course, coaching, I'll give it to you, all right? To be fair, Mark Rick has done excellent, coaching over the years. But, Charlie Weiss knows what he's doing, all right? He didn't win Super Bowls with the Patriots for nothing. He knows how to coach, all right? But, anywho, like I said, that's my opinion. If you want to respond to that, that's fine. Like I said, I respect the crap out of you. I really do. The majority of the Georgia fans, because most of the Georgia fans are morons. But at least I respect your opinion. Do I agree with your opinion all the time? No, not really. But who doesn't? I'm not a Georgia fan, so whatnot. But I'm probably this is going to be my last video for a couple days and see what kind of response I get. If I get good responses, I'll do another one, sometime down the road. But until then, man, everyone, a shout out to my Irish Army. You know who you are. Appreciate it. Let's get more people involved. And like I said, get more people involved on YouTube. You know, that's what makes college football great is, you know, get people that from BYU, all these schools coming on and talking shit. That's what I like. But anywho, I'll probably make a video in the next couple days. I want to see how these videos do. Leave your comments, you know, do video responses, you know. Like I said, I don't take anything personally. I might respond back to you just with my thoughts on what you said. But anywho, I'll talk to you guys later. Go Irish.